Hi everybody, I'm Jessica with Book Rock Goddess, and this is
Jade Artistic Woodlush.
and I'm here to do my first ever book review for Halo by Alexandra Adornetto, and she's here to kind of like give me some feedback on my review, and and you guys too, so she can kind of tell me if it's lame or not. So, and anyways, I will start. And this book, actually, I will start by reading the inside cover. Or would you want to read the inside cover for me?
You can do it.
Okay. The inside cover is, it says, an angel is sent to Earth on a mission, but falling in love is not part of the plan. 3 angels, Gabriel, the warrior, Ivy, the healer, and Bethany, the youngest and most human, are sent by heaven to bring good to the world by falling under, good to a world falling under influences of darkness. They work hard to conceal their luminous glows, superhuman powers, and most dangerous of all, their wings, all the while avoiding all human attachments. Then Bethany meets Xavier Woods, and neither of them is able to resist the attraction between them. Gabriel and Ivy do everything in their power to intervene, but the bond between Xavier and Bethany seems too strong. The angel's mission is urgent, and the dark forces are threatening. Will love ruin Bethany or save her? Okay. Well, that kind of gives you an idea of what it is. Like it said, there's 3 angels: Gabriel, the warrior, Ivy, the healer, and Bethany, the one that's most human. And the reason why she's the most human of them all, I think, is because she is only 17, and even in heaven years. All the others have been around since the dawn of time, basically, since God created the heavens, the earth, man, everything. So they've been there, and they've actually been on missions to Earth, and to fight the dark forces that have prevailed upon us for years and years and years. So basically, their mission is to come, bring people back to the light, and to get rid of the evil in the town. Maybe not completely, but to kind of balance everything out. And that's kind of like the theme in a lot of angel books. I've noticed, I don't know about you, but I've noticed that the theme is, the balance between good and evil. The angels try to keep, the forces at bay. But what I liked about this book is it's not your typical, oh, boy meets girl, they get the instant love, oh, I'm in love. There is an attraction with Bethany, the lead character, to a boy named Xavier, who she meets at the high school, and which Gabriel and Ivy are totally against, because they think the angels should keep everything separate. You got perspectives, you got a mission, you need to complete the mission, and since you're young and everything, they enroll her in the school, and Gabriel's a teacher at the school, and they don't think she needs friendships. But Bethany seems to feel that in order to understand humans, she has to be more human. So she wants to experience the stuff that humans do. She wants to have friends. She wants to socialize. She wants to go to parties and dance and things like that. And maybe not, ragers, party ragers, but she wants to just do like normal teenage things. And throughout the book, she starts experiencing these things, and while she's experiencing it, she's starting to experience other things too. She's starting to see things about this Xavier Woods, and he tends to be very attentive, and he's attractive, and she's very attracted to him. And I won't say she's in love with him at first, but she just sees him as this very warm, kind soul, and she's drawn to him. And she tries to fight it, and everything, because she knows she has a mission and everything, but she starts to care about him, and she realizes, if I am going to have a relationship with this person, against Gabriel, against Ivy, against everything, I need to tell him who I am. And I'm not giving anything away, because that's on the back of the book, where she tells him who she is and everything, and then they decide, how the relationship is going to go from there. The book is full of religious undertones, but it's not a religious book. Which brings me to the point of my rant. because I was on Goodreads. As she knows, I've been ranting about this for a while.
This isn't the only book either.
No, because it's a pet peeve of mine, and I'm by no means I'm criticizing anybody else's review or criticizing what other people think. I just feel that every book should be judged on their own merit, and to compare so many books, and it's kind of like a big pet peeve for me, to compare a book to Twilight or The Hunger Games or what else,
Lately, it's just been Twilight and
Hunger Games, but I mean,
which to me isn't even I don't know. It's just I don't think that it should even be done to compare a book to another book. I mean, yeah, if it's a good book and you say it's just as good as, or if you really like this book,
or similar
then you should try this book.
Yeah.
But I don't think you should be like, when you go to badmouth a book, I don't think you should throw another book under the bus just because it had one or two qualities that matched the other book. Because that book could be really great except for those two little aspects, and you can completely turn somebody off of it just by saying that.
That's true, because if somebody hated Twilight and then they compared this book to Twilight, that could really throw someone off from reading this book. And that would be a shame, because this is not a Twilight book. First of all, this is a book about angels. Second of all, there's a girl in here who, and I understand what people are getting at, because she goes into this drama mode where she gets upset and yada yada yada.
Well, let's be honest. I'm 20 years old, and I still have my drama moments. I mean, it's usually not about boys, but a lot of my friends still have their drama moments, and a lot of them are about boys. So it's like, it's something that girls just do. I mean,
a lot of girls do. A lot of girls feel like if the guy's not with them.
Every book has that. It's not right to just say, oh, it's Bella-ish because she's being a normal teenage girl.
Yeah, most girls feel like they're dying inside when their relationship falls apart.
First loves like sting when they go away.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, it's not an easy breakup when it's your first love.
Exactly.
I mean, and you'll never forget it. So it's like, it's really painful, but you realize that you get through it, you move on. You know, it's what happens. It's just being a teenager.
Yeah. So comparing it to Bellish, I mean, then you could say almost every book you read that has a romantic anything in it where the girl gets upset, unless she's a kick butt fighter type of girl. And even those, sometimes they get upset over a guy. You could say, oh, that's Bella-ish.
No, it's called puberty.
That is true. That is true. Even adult women have those moments. Hello, marriages break up. Women are sitting on the floor crying for a year. Oh my gosh, what happened? Their husband's out cheating on them. Pull yourself up, go kick his butt. That's what I say. But that's beside the point. So you can't really compare this book to the books to another book. And another thing that got me about this book with other people's reviews, where people are complaining that there was too much religion in the book, or there was God, and it made them feel like they needed to go to church, or this, that, and the other. I don't know about you, but when you hear a book that has to do with angels, you're going to have religious undertones.
Even dark angel books, like if it's like the Angel of Darkness or something, obviously they're on the bad side. So what would the good side be? Heaven. So it's like, if they're with hell, that's going to be with heaven. So eventually, somewhere in there, God is going to be tossed out. I mean, it's not saying that you have to go to church. It's just saying, I mean, depending on your religious views, but it's not saying, oh, well, if you read this, we're going to try and force you to go to church. It's not the Bible or anything. It's just, it's about angels. It's going to happen. It's kind of, part of the book. It's
right. It's what she wrote, and it's the premise of the book. They're angels. They're sent from heaven to fight the dark side. It's right on the inside of the cover, people.
It's a given.
So, yeah. So it's kind of like, hello, wake up, smell the coffee, And if you didn't want to hear about God and you didn't want to hear religion, I probably wouldn't recommend this book.
I'd pick a fairy book.
Yeah, there you go.
You want someone with wings, pick a fairy book.
There you go. I agree. Okay, and that was really my big thing about the book, that really, when I was checking out other people's reviews and stuff, when I was wanting to read this book, afterwards, those were a couple of my rants. I didn't know. What else? Did I have any other rants that I was going on about?
Not really. I have a question, though.
Okay.
Throughout this entire thing, I know you really like the book, but out of scale of 1 to 5, what would you give it?
Well, first of all, I give it a okay, I got a little bit of a weird rating scale the way I rate things. I give it a 4 for the writing style because it is very good. It's a little long. Like, there's a couple people who even said it's a little long-winded. She probably could have cut some of the parts, but hey, she's 18. This is damn good for 18.
That's not her first book either. She
No,
wrote her
she
first
published-
book in 14.
Yeah, and had it published. I mean, give me a break. Her grammar and the way she writes is better than, okay, a lot of books that I've read. Even, you know, just the content in the book and everything is amazing. Yeah, it's a little long, but hey, you know, good books usually are, you know. And
You
I'm
live and
sorry.
learn.
I like a long book. I hate for a book to be over quickly because then I feel like I've been kind of cheated. I don't know. Do you feel cheated? I feel cheated when the book is real super short.
Yeah, like, what the Vampire Kisses.
Oh my gosh, Ellen Schreiber's books are so short, but they are so good. And
They are good, but then it seems like, and then every book you get, you're like, there's less pages. What's going on? And then by the end, you're like, no, come on.
Yeah, we love those books. They're hilarious. We love them. And the bad thing is, they just seem to get shorter. But anyways, I hate to get keep my rant going, but I love the book. So I give it a 4 for originality, 4 for creativity, and probably I give it a 3.5 for the love story, because the love story, I'm assuming in other books will get better. You know, I'm not a huge, a book doesn't need a love story in it, but I do like a love story. Yeah, she does. But it's got a decent beginning to a love story. So really, I probably give it a 4 all around for everything. Covers beautiful. I would give it a 5 for the cover. So all around, I'd probably give the book about a 4, but on a scale from 1 to 5.
There's no.
Yes, she could paint this. This is gorgeous. So anyways, that's my review and my rant. And
I think you did great, Mom.
Thank you. And thanks for the comments, Jade. So we have a book haul coming up for you guys. So see you then. Bye.
Ciao.